To meet for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
Saul. Carl the Cobra Froch, one of the greatest super middle.
This bout is scheduled for 12.
What a pleasure to be in this unique. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He blocks that jab. And he misses with that jab. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
It's so hot, it's so heated. There's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks that right hook. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he just missed with that left jab. Caught him with an uppercut. He threw the hook, didn't land. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Got out of the way that right hook. He's got a massive reach advantage. Let's see if he uses it.
Very smart, very sharp. This is a fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? And he fails to score with that left hook. Nice uppercut. The most difficult punch to land clean, and he just did it there. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
They figure out the combination to this safe. Defending himself. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's going to do his fight right.
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energies?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
So that left lands. Miss with that jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Both of these men showing exceptional chin. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to...
On top of him.
Who will be buzzed first? He blocks that jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Ted. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Missing with that right hook. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He blocks the hook. Heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? Another scoring shot there. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
He misses with that jab. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Nice exchange here from both men. He misses with that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
That was...
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That left hook missed. Nope, that hook won't score. That hook doesn't score. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
These two are the perfect dance partners. Nice job by him to block that jab. He blocks the jab. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase? And this round is nearly over. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Who will be buzzed first? Not many of the people in the division hit like them. He just misses with that jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That hook won't score. Swing and a miss with the hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to...
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
How did he absorb that hook? And he lands a big right hand. Caught him with a stiff jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That jab doesn't find a home. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his...
He's going to be the first one to get rocked. Couldn't land that jab. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. Caught him with that power punch. What a punch. Fighter sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Which fighter is winning this bout?
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Come on, look at confidence. He's getting now.
Who will be buzzed first? That left hook missed. Caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. And parries that left jab away. Phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Hit him with a left jab. Punch landed. He parries away that left hook. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Just get the jab and don't get carried away. Some fight attention under what you do.
And that'll do it for the... On to the 12th. Got him with a left jab. Right punch. Punch scores. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? And he caught him with a left hook. He got out of the way of that right hook. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.